As the prophet of esports, I rely on trustworthy and meaningful data every day. Data from our research partner YouGov offers the most complete view of esports fans and gamers in the world, providing context to who they are, what they think, the brands they buy, and things they do. YouGov's connected insights and research services inform strategy at every level. If you're a team, a brand, agency, or rights holder, you should be talking with YouGov. Their partners measure and maximize ROI and are telling compelling stories with data. Visit yougov.com/gaming-esports to learn more.
Guys, I have one last Activision Blizzard story, and then we're going to move on. Just one last sort of thing that came out of the conversation last week or out of the news last week. And that is Bobby Kotick. And the headline here is Bobby Kotick considered buying game sites Kotaku and PCGamer, it's claimed. A report alleges the Activision Blizzard CEO wanted to change the media narrative via acquisitions. And so he was attempting to acquire video game press publications because he wanted to change the reporting around the company. That's what this report alleges. None of it's confirmed. It's all rumors. And an Activision spokeswoman actually disputed this. The parent company of Kotaku declined to comment, and PCGamer didn't respond to a request to comment. I guess my question to you guys, so what do you think of, gaming businesses buying content companies and specifically buying video game press in general? I'll start with my thought. I think every big company, mostly tech companies, but gaming companies included, are all going to need some kind of content. Content's the cheapest and most effective form of user acquisition. So easy for me to defend Bobby in that. I think it's kind of brilliant. But do you guys take issue with, using these publications to change narratives and things like that? I guess that's the question, without making this too political.
I think you made this into way more serious of a story than I was anticipating. I have a hypothesis that Bobby, I actually believe he did say this, but I guarantee you he said it probably as a joke, where he was like, "Oh, there's so much negative publicity. Why don't we just buy like Game Informer or just write some positive?" Like, I'm sure he probably said that in a meeting as a joke, and then someone reported it to Wall Street Journal, and it just got, it just shows you how sort of it's like a snake pit at Activision right now. And I'm sure someone probably took that out of context, said it to a reporter, and then it becomes this kind of funny, ridiculous story. I think that's 99% the case. I want to believe the 1% of the case where Bobby's just like sitting in his ivory tower being like, just buy all the newspapers and have them write good stories about us. Like, how much could it cost? Like $3? Like that Arrested Development meme.
It's one banana, Michael. How much could it cost? $10?
Yeah. I don't know.
Lindsay, do you have thoughts on this?
It's so hard because, as we know from some experience of current castmates on the show, press releases and content are like a dime a dozen. So why do you need to buy a whole independent publication to up your content level? You could just
it's for users, right? That's the business reasoning, right? You bring more users into your games, or more users into whatever ecosystem through content. That's definitely the business reasoning, and I think it's sound, right? There's some definitely smarter people than me who have made this argument very sort of coherently.
To be fair, Nintendo used that strategy like incredibly successfully back in the day with Nintendo example. Power. So it's not crazy.
No, it's not crazy. I guess it's just Kotaku and PCGamer being the ones that were thrown out. I was like, if it was a different publication, or I don't know. I just don't like the idea of like independent reviews being owned by a AAA publisher.
So my thought on that is, even if you're spinning the narrative to your favor, if there's no level of honesty, then you're going to lose your audience regardless, right?
That's true.
So I mean, those names don't. I mean, there's probably 100 names that they were thinking of that they could have purchased, right? It was more, I think, the idea of spinning the narrative, which I don't disagree with. It's just a matter of doing it in a clever way. So I thought it was brilliant.